Okay, so we stumbled upon this poster for an event, and the name, well, it's going to make you do a double take. The Rot Street Food Festival. It's scheduled for 2026, and for this entire explainer, this one poster is all we've got to go on. So let's see what secrets it's hiding. And here it is. At first glance, yeah, it's just a cool, colorful poster. But when you start looking closer, it is packed with details. We're talking a full festival map that gives us a surprisingly clear picture of what to expect.
All right, let's just get it out of the way. The rat in the room, right? A Rot Street Food Festival? What is that about? Now, the poster doesn't exactly spell it out for us, but it does drop some pretty big clues that point way more towards culinary innovation than, pests.
And here's maybe the biggest clue of all. The official tagline is "The Future of Street Flavors." That completely changes the game, right? It's not about the animal. It's about pushing boundaries and figuring out what's next for street food. So, if we're talking about the future of flavor, the big questions are, where and when is all this happening? Let's dig into the nitty-gritty straight from the poster. First up, when is this thing? Well, get your calendars ready. It's set for February 12th to the 20th, 2026. And yeah, you heard that right. That's not just a weekend thing. That is a full 9-day food marathon. And the location? It's in Sriracha, Thailand. And yes, I mean that Sriracha. You gotta admit, it feels like the perfect spot for a festival that's all about bold, new flavors. And how do we know all this for sure? Well, the poster lays it all out for us plain and simple. See this little info box tucked away here? That's our confirmation right there. Dates and location locked in. So we've got the when and the where, but what's it actually going to feel like to be there? Well, lucky for us, the poster includes a full festival map. So you and me, we're going to take a little virtual tour of the grounds. So here's the layout. It's broken down into 3 big zones, A, B, and C. Right away, that tells me they've put some thought into this. We're looking at distinct areas, which probably means totally different vibes and experiences in each one. So, what kind of experience have they cooked up for us? This map is our guide. Let's do a quick walkthrough, zone by zone, and see how this festival is going to flow. Okay, let's start our tour right where everyone else will, at the entrance, in what they're calling Zone A. Just looking at the layout here, it feels really casual and welcoming, right? It's filled with food trucks, picnic tables. This definitely seems like the kind of place where you grab a quick bite, find a spot to sit, and kind of get your bearings before you dive into the rest of the festival. From there, it looks like all roads lead to the heart of the festival, which is Zone B. And wow, yeah, this is clearly the main social hub. I mean, just look at it. It's the biggest area, smack in the middle of everything, and it's just packed with more vendors and seating. The whole design is basically screaming, hey, gather here, meet some people, stay a while. Then, if you're looking for maybe something a little different, a bit more focused, you can head on over to Zone C, which is on the right side of the map. And you can see how the vibe just totally shifts here. The stalls are all lined up in these really neat, organized rows. This kind of layout makes me think it's more of a curated tasting experience, Almost like a food market where you can go from stall to stall and systematically sample everything they've got. Okay, so we toured the whole layout. What can we actually eat here? Well, if we zoom way in on these little illustrations, we can actually spot some specific vendors. Check it out, there's a waffle stand, a coffee stand, and then you've got these food trucks with awesome names like Bite Me and Loves. It really shows there's a cool mix of classic comfort food right alongside whatever futuristic stuff they're cooking up. And that really brings us full circle, doesn't it? We've seen the map, we've walked through the zones, we've even spotted a few of the vendors. But the festival's big core promise is the future of street flavors. So beyond the waffles and coffee, what does that actually mean? I'm going to leave you with that question to chew on. What do you think the future of street food really tastes like?